Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4. I'm your host, Calvin, and since Paradox was nice enough to give me an early pre-release copy of this game, I hope you guys are going to enjoy the pre-release footage that I'm making of you, of which this should be the first one. Might be Spain, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, so we are going to be doing Neo-Ottoman Empire, or Turkey, as it may be known right now, if you couldn't guess from the title of the video. Anyway, so we're going to be starting in the January 1st, 1936 scenario, Gathering Storm. Hang on, let me get my old-timey radio announcer voice here.
Dark times are coming to Europe. Hitler has consolidated his power, and his attention is now increasingly drawn beyond Germany's borders. Mussolini's Italy continues to embark on daring military adventures, while the Empire of Japan stands poised to attack China and Asia. Almost 20 years have passed since the end of the Great War, and the world's yet again been doused in gasoline. A single spark may be all it takes.
That actually probably sounded really terrible on YouTube, but at least in real life it sounds really nice. God, I do not look forward to the part where I have to listen to that in the recording. Ugh. Anyway, so, we're going to be starting as Turkey here, currently led by Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, the founder of modern Turkey, and our first obstacle. I'm actually going to be turning off historical AI focuses for this game, because some of the series I'll do it with it on, some of the series I'll do with it off, because it really changes the game a lot. We might see, for example, Germany ally Poland, and team up on the Soviet Union and ignore the West. Things like that. So sometimes it's fun to do the good old classical, you know, World War II. Other times it's fun not to. And it's going to depend a lot on what I do. So, since I'm doing something that's going to be completely ahistorical, but strangely enough, I don't know why it is, we're going to be turning it off. Speaking of, as I said, I don't know why it's historical, but we are going to be Turkey. Now, Turkey's in an interesting position of being a loser in World War I, getting absolutely wrecked, and then mysteriously not taking part in World War II. It's actually kind of weird when you think about it. Because, you know, fascist countries generally have a pretty good reason to be angry. That's really what they are. They are just angry countries. And as a result, it's kind of weird. Okay, one, we're not going to be producing frickin' fighters. That's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. And, alright. National focus. We're definitely going to start with industry as we usually do. For anything related to this. Oh boy. And no, we need industry techs. Basic machine tools. Construction 1. And electronic mechanical engineering. If you are to take up the ability to fight against the great powers, you must have a power base to build from. And, as such, civilian factories become the most important. Alright. So, we're greatly reduced right now. Alright, we're going to be garrisoning up the Bulgarian border. Let's set up, because we're going to be looking for some early wars if we can get them. Going to depend slightly on luck, but that's unfortunately part of the game. So, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk is the founder of the modern Turkish state. He basically put an end to the Ottoman Empire at the end of the First World War, and instead reorganized it into Turkey. And he also turned it into what amounted to a democracy, which is, you know, okay. I mean, everyone likes democracy. There's no reason not to like it, but unfortunately, the problem with democracies is that, well, they don't have an easy time declaring war. They don't have an easy time raising lots of people, and etc. The remilitarization of the Rhineland. Worrying. No, stop. Begin construction effort. So, Germany has remilitarized the Rhineland, which has removed the demilitarized zone. Alright, well, we're set up pretty heavily on this border. Good. We're going to just be rushing civilian factories with our construction efforts. It's just necessary to do. There we are. Electronical mechanical engineering. That improves research speed. And then I'm going to go for mechanical computing. Again, 1936 tech. Very important. Alright. Actually, do I? Can I cancel? No, I can't. Darn. was going to say, instead I was going to save up research points, but never mind. Because when Machine Tools finishes, it opens up the ability to get 2 more. That said, might not be the best to rush this super quick. We'll see, though. Alright. And how goes various constructions? Slow but sure. Good. And construction effort finished. The British Parliament debate intervention in Benelux. So, the British have decided that they are going to be invading the Low Countries? Or... where is... Cryptologic bomb? Neat. Let's have a look around here, shall we? Where... Yeah, home defense, Benelux intervention. Oh dear. So they've taken this on, which has raised the world tension. And everyone's kind of worried about that. So now have the ability to do secure the Netherlands. Or secure Belgium. And that's concerning. Okay. Well, carry on then, I suppose. So we might have a crazed UK running about killing everybody. Perfect. Just the way I like to see it. Yeah. Begin researching concentrate industry. And since we now have 150 here, we are going to be grabbing a fascist demagogue. Oof. That's tough. Yeah, we'll get the fascist demagogue first. The higher-ups may harbor unspoken sympathies. So we're going to be looking to get a fascist coup and try and convert Turkey into the Neo-Ottoman Empire, as our name will be changed to. Fascism in this game is pretty much just broken, so pretty much all you'll be playing. There's really no reason to, other than crippling yourself, to go anything else. At least when you're not playing a major nation with its own focus tree. Because the nationalist fascist tree here gives 7% recruitable population, as well as division training minus 10%. The internationalism focus, pause here, just grants 200 political power and foreign subversive activity efficiency reduction, and more political power, a bit of national unity too, and oh yeah, more political power. So this thing's made of political power, which isn't that useful, unfortunately. And man, I mean, neutrality is so bad, it even has like more penalties to it. Like, you can see some of these penalties here. Then it has bonuses. Like, Jesus Christ. It's actually just straight up bad to take neutrality. So we generally don't. Generally not something you'll ever want to do. That said, get to work. And we're on to construction effort 2. Then we'll rush construction effort 3 and get the remaining 2 civilian factories. We have to get infrastructure effort first. And of course, civilian factories are particularly helpful because civilian factories build more factories. So, yo dog, I heard you like factories, so let's make some factories that build factories. And we're going to be looking to get a sizable consumer base, consumer factory base. The XI Olympiad. Games are concluded. And the reason for this is simple, really. 219 days. It's still worth it. And the reason for this is simple. If you don't have resources, then you need to import them. And in order to import them, you need to trade civilian factories. So not only do you need civilian factories to build things, you need to trade them in order to get resources. Now, we actually have a lot of chromium here. We're going to have a ton of chromium from all these guys, and that's great. The problem is nobody actually will buy any of chromium. Guaranteed. Like, right now, if I go to trade here, is it trade? No, it'd be, yeah, construction. From trade, I'm getting a single factory. Okay. How much am I exporting here? Yep, no one's buying any. I'm exporting some steel to Yugoslavia. That's it. So, it's very important that we just try and push for more civilian factories here. Alright. And we almost have enough political power to grab our captain of industry. We have a captain of industry and a war industrialist, which is pretty damn good combination. So, It's not bad at all. Captain of industry. Fascist sympathies in the military. If public support is sufficient, a coup can be executed. Yeah. Good. So yeah, we can very quickly see the popularity of fascism growing. Alright. Italy. Yeah, we also have control over the Bosphorus, which is particularly useful, for obvious reasons. Anyway, so now we have some extra construction speed here, so it won't be too bad. And mechanical computing is done. Good. Don't need to rush that yet. Industry is being kind of taken care of. Get construction 2. Get on it. Like I said, industry is hugely important, and you need to have a good base. Wow, this is the latest. Why can't I ever get a civil war this late? God. Friggin' lucky-ass AI. I had civil wars in, like, friggin' February. Makes it really hard as Spain. That said, man, we have a lot of regions that just do not have any industry. They can barely contain any industry either, so... that sucks. Alright. Either way, we've got all of our civilian factories now. Yeah, you know, we're going to go for the armament efforts. It's better to get the military factories now. So, we'll put that up 3. Alright. And fascist support is growing. We need to get to about 30% before we'll see a coup, but it shouldn't be too long. Once that happens, we'll then pretty much just switch over to war economy, which will be particularly nice. Because civilian economy gives us a penalty to civilian factory building, which is really weird. But either way. Alright. Infantry. Well, we are up to date now on these techs, so that's still a little ahead of time. Still a little ahead of time. We're going to start with no, we probably shouldn't. We should actually start with artillery. Go. We need to start modernizing our military just a little bit. And prepping for that. Republican Spain. Yeah, sure. Good luck out there. We'll see who wins. Because whoever wins will probably have to buy a lot of tungsten from. Probably get it from Portugal. Either way. Alright. So, we're going to be looking to retake the Balkans pretty quickly. They're going to be our first set of targets out here. The Shadow Scheme. Wartime industry. Ooh. Neat. Neat. Ooh, wow, that's 6 friggin' military factories there. The UK has a lot. Damn. General rearmament. That's actually really nice. So if you have -5%, on top of that, you only you have total mobilization. It means you only need 1 in 25 consumer or civilian factories for consumer goods. Damn. Armament efforts. Armament effort 2. Do we have enough steel right now? Just barely. All the chromium in the world, but that won't be enough. Never will be. Alright. That said, fascism is growing 25%. We should probably add an industrial concern. Maybe a military theorist. Or maybe I just hold on to it and hope for an early coup. We'll see. Okay, so artillery is being taken care of. Should probably get support weapons. Alright. Good, we are up to 10 out of 15 here. That's helpful. Still gonna take forever. The threat of communism. Excellent. Surprise. Alright. That's gonna make things good. That pretty much just guarantees that we're gonna get a coup. We might get the bad event because we're actually too high now. I think we have to get over 50% for that though. No. I'm gonna get a coup very soon if we don't just go over 50% and get the demands. So I'm just going to hold on to it for changing civilian economy into wartime. France and Britain announced an alliance. They're preparing for the West. Enough. Alright. Armament effort 3. Go. Yeah, we're now short some steel, but that's okay. I'm not going to be importing anything, as importing does take civilian factories. And I'm really working on trying to expand the civilian factory base that we have. Construction 2. Code Artillery 1. Keep working on that. It's May. Can I research that? No. A little too early. Start on the land doctrine. Superior firepower. Oh, come on. Takes forever. We're almost there. Fascist coup d'etat. Perfect. That's the good kind. That means we don't lose anything. We don't lose any national unity. And we get the Reign of Terror modifier. And we are now known as the Neo-Ottoman Empire. War economy now. Yeah. That's what I've been saving up for. And now suddenly, we have 13 out of 15, and it builds faster. Boom. Suddenly we don't have the civilian economy slowing us down. Good. We don't have any divisions in basic training, and we have some free dockyards, which is all fine. Probably not going to be using too much of it. For a little while, at least. Dockyards, eventually, yeah, but not right now. Good. And next up, I should probably go with the Theorist. Yeah. I think next we get the Theorist. Okay. So that's the armament infrastructure efforts. So now we need to get the extra research slots down here. Alright. Marco Polo Bridge incident. No one is surprised. War with China. Reinforced Soviet border. Neat. Haven't actually seen the Japanese tree yet. I'll have to look at it later. Anyway. Good. So. We are pretty much stacked up. We have enough equipment, actually. Yeah, our total needs are actually filled, which is great. Support weapons 1, good. And it's August. It's still a little far ahead of time. So I'm having some trouble with that. Let's see, artillery is researching, yeah. We've got land doctrine researching, yeah. 1939, that's still way too far ahead. Yeah, I guess we'll just go with improved infantry equipment. Alright, the other thing that we're going to do is justify a war goal. Conquer Sofia. Or Burgas, or whatever. It'll take a while. We can conquer the whole country with just anything. So, but since we're doing it alone, it's fine. Alright, infrastructure effort 2. Come on. I mean, it's good to get the extra infrastructure, I suppose. It's just not that necessary. And I do need to hire a military theorist sooner or later. Alright. In other news, we're going to do that, and do this. Barely producing damn anything, but oh well. Yep, we're justifying against the Bulgarians. Alright. Good. Modify our government, and we will take a military theorist. And begin getting an extra research slot. Japan has declared war on Shanghai and China. Alright. Wood. Alright. We're doing well. We're doing quite well. And yeah, how goes? We're actually max speeding a factory now. Nice. We have plus 40% speed to it, so we can get it up. We can get them up pretty quick. start working on improved artillery. Okay, now we have a military tourist. We're at least gaining some army XP. And we're going to start doing exercises. So what do we got here? Desert, not helpful. Trickster, hill fighter, that'll help. 27 out of 24. Yeah, I should pull a few back. Congratulations, Cavalry Division. You guys get to sit back in Istanbul and do stuff. But yeah, time for exercises. It'll consume some of our guns, which is good because we have way too many of them right now. That's only tier 1 guns, and it will get our units XP, which is particularly helpful. Because if they, yeah. In combat. Thanks to the military exercises, we can get them up to 3 by the time we need to declare war. When do we declare war, anyway? Completed on April 5th. Okay. Good. And we've completed the first extra research slots. We don't have enough factories to get the second research slot right now. So we're going to have to go elsewhere. And we're going to go into the army effort, probably equipment and doctrine. Yeah. Start on those. Because weapons 2 is going to be very helpful to be able to research super early. Alright. Yeah, and we'll get the bonus speed for the doctrine right there. That's perfect. Okay. We almost have enough political power for another dude, because we're also going to start wanting to build military factories soon. Who'd have thought we'd eventually need to build military factories, right? Oh. Alright. And improved infantry equipment. Check. Alright. Good. Unfortunately, do I hold it? Or I guess I research something else. Yeah, I should probably research an industry tech at this point. Yeah, I was thinking if I should hold this over or not, but no. No. Definitely not. We'll just go with an industry tech. Shouldn't take too long. Alright. And we can modify government. Actually, anything here? No, it's not much good. Could get somebody for army offense, which is not bad at all. It's pretty good, actually. That said, what is our current supply? We have 13k infantry equipment. Okay. Because we now have some XP, and it might not be a bad idea to improve our divisions slightly. And throw in some extra infantry battalions. Yeah, there we go. It'll take a little extra equipment, but our divisions are now all stronger, so that will be helpful. Yeah. Because, I mean, the question is, in the next, like, 120-ish days, am I going to need to start building factories? I mean, I've been already doing it for 24 months, which is not bad. I'd like to do it longer, though, so I'm instead going to go with army offense, which will be helpful. Alright. Good. And we have the army effort there, so that will help the doctrine. Instead, though, 323 days. Like, that's still pretty damn early, you know? But we gotta do it. We gotta work on it. Figure that shit out. All frontline battalions, soft attack was 20%. That's good. And Zog submits to Italy. That's early. Germany's been rather quiet. That said, now it's only 98 days for us to research the delay, which won't come into play at the start of this, but will come into play eventually. Yeah. Alright. Let's see, desert. Let's use you. And set up the front line. Let's go. We're going to break into 2 army corps. Alright. Time to stop exercises. Let them reorganize, rearm, and ready up. Because we do go to war soon. I also forgot to start getting the equipment effort. That's okay. Alright, so March 5th, or... Oops, April 5th. My bad. Good news, everyone. Back to exercises. Go, go. Exercises, damn it. Yeah, we've got some that have made it to elite. And... That said, are we short any guns right now? Okay, now, what's our stockpile? 10k? Alright. In that case, some army, time to spend some army experience and up our division's power. Yeah. Save. And you guys, I'm going to edit. I'm not actually going to change you, but I'm just going to change you guys to have skulls. So that way I know how many we actually have. We only have one of these crappy guys. Good. Alright. Good. I'm trying to get out just as much exercising as possible. There. And now we have a whole 10 pieces of artillery. I'm not all that surprised though. Don't have enough resources for it, so. Alright. Just about finished reorganizing. Good. Alright. Your offensive line is there. Your offensive line is... Here. Good. Alright, we're prepped for war. They're still a little under-equipped. Like, they don't have quite as many guns as they need, so... This hopefully should be over pretty quick. Alright, we'll go with a double attack here first. Attacking from multiple flanks is very helpful. They're throwing a lot into us, that's okay. I mean, for the most part, these guys are just here for the purposes of keeping the way open and increasing the frontage. The Anschluss of Austria. Good. Yeah. There we go. Equipment effort. Don't mind if I do. Perfect. 146 days for infantry equipment. And oh my, free civilian factories. Build, build, build. Air Wing's not doing anything, that's fine. Yeah, we will need another equipment effort. Go. Alright, so we've taken Varna. We need to take Plovdiv and Sofia as well, but that shouldn't be too hard at all. I mean, we're just basically going to be able to bypass their entire army on the way, aren't we? This is obviously a bit of a dangerous strat, but... Come on, boys. Actually, no, wait. You guys attack right there. Do the same thing. You guys have 15 friggin' groups. What are they going to do to stop you, right? Delay. Perfect. I didn't get that, so we're actually going to... Should we wait? Research this instead. That's what we'll do. Whenever I'm in doubt about what to research, I just default to industry. To be fair, it's a pretty good idea. There you guys go. And you guys take Plovdiv. Cool. And now you guys push here. Yeah, the reason I kind of did this tendriling thing is to try and thin them out so they can't build up a garrison anywhere in particular. which makes taking Sofia super easy. Because they don't have enough troops for the entire front. And done. I'll just be taking all your states. Carry on. And just immediately start justifying a war goal. Sure, Thrace. Good. So, we've got Bulgaria back. That's a good start. And we have free military factories now. Yeah, alright. Start working. And civilian factories? Ooh, baby. We've almost got enough that I might want to switch over. And good, improved artillery. I'm really just trying to build up a bit of an artillery reserve with what I've got. I'm still not really going to be importing too much. No reason to. Equipment effort 2 is done in 21 days. Yeah. We'll wait then. Because that artillery will be very helpful. And, yeah. Low manpower. That we do have. Set a front line up. Set a front line up. Free military factories. We have one more. We're gonna need a lot of that. Damn straight, we're angered by Greek prospering, and we will kill them. The Sudeten crisis. War territory in Czechoslovakia, which some considerable minority, have intensified. Recently, a summit held in Munich, Britain, France, and Italy sought to find a diplomatic solution to the so-called Sudeten crisis. A rift is formed between France and Britain, with Britain accepting the German claims as reasonable, while France is not. The French have formed a new alliance with the Czechs and threatened Germany with war should its troops violate the Czechoslovakian border. Looks like there will be war. I don't know why. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess we could cheer that on, sure. So, the Sudeten crisis means that no Sudetenland for Germany. That's okay. That's okay. There's always later. Yeah, we're just saving up right now for equipment effort. Save up some excess research points, it's okay. There. And now we can get an equipment that's super cheap. In this case, I think it's going to be the improved artillery. Yes. Although I may not have much artillery now, I'm kind of basing what I'm going to be doing around future strategy. So, yeah, I want you guys over here. German Reich has declared war on Czechoslovakia. I mean, no one here is surprised about this. I don't think, anyway. That said, I have a strange feeling. Okay. And the same French alliance faction. Yeah. So German Reich is now at war with France. Oh, hey, the Republicans won. Or winning. While Czechoslovakia... Yeah, so Britain's not involved. That could change things. It could very much change things. Let's get our war industrialists out there. We're still pumping out a lot of civvy factories, and I'm okay with that. We're gonna need them. Anyway, this is gonna be a good time to end the very first episode of this series. So, if you'd like to help out, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I only ask on the first episode because search rankings and all that makes it very good to get all I can on them. So, thank you everybody for watching. This has been your lovely, lovely host, Galvin, signing off.